Hello everyone. Today, I'm taking this seemingly useless old oil filter and turning it into not one, but three incredibly versatile and powerful tools for your workshop. You might think it's only destined for the trash, but I'll demonstrate how to give it a completely new purpose, capable of some truly surprising feats. Now, I'll secure the oil filter firmly in my vise. This is important for safety and precision, ensuring it doesn't move while I work on it. Using an angle grinder, I'm carefully cutting around the circumference to separate the cap from the filter body. This requires precision to ensure a clean, usable piece. This precise cut is necessary because we'll be repurposing both sections. With the top removed, I'll place all the detached components and the filter body into a tray. Once cut, I use pliers to remove all the internal components from the cap, the filter paper, springs, and any other debris. We want the casing to be completely empty. To tackle all that grime, I'm giving all the metal parts a good spray with WD-40. This will help loosen any stubborn oil and dirt, making them much easier to clean thoroughly. After letting the WD-40 do its work, I'm wiping down each component with a clean cloth. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. See how much cleaner these parts are becoming. A good cleaning sets the stage for a great finished product. Now, I'm placing the top piece of the filter back into the vise. I'm going to weld several bolts onto its surface. These bolts will act as a sturdy and abrasive base for our grinding and sanding attachments. I'm continuing to weld more bolts around the entire circular surface. This creates a uniform and robust platform for maximum effectiveness in its new role. The more points of contact, the better for future attachments. With the welding complete, I'm using a hammer to chip away the welding slag, and then a wire brush to clean up the welded areas. This ensures a smooth finish and reveals the strong bonds we've created. I'm using an angle grinder with a cutting disc to carefully trim the excess length from each of the welded bolts. Next, I'm using a grinding disc on my angle grinder to smooth out the welded bolts and the filter top. We need a perfectly flat and even surface for the next steps to ensure stability and balance when the tool is in use. I'm marking the exact center of the main filter body with a marker and then using a punch to create a small indentation. This mark will guide my drill bit to ensure a perfectly centered hole. Then, a step drill bit widens this hole to the perfect size. This central opening is essential for mounting our new attachments securely. For the sanding surface, I apply strong double-sided tape around the exterior of the filter body to secure our sandpaper. This tape provides a base layer for the sandpaper, ensuring it adheres well and stays in place during use. Inside the filter body, I also put small pieces of double-sided tape to hold the sandpaper in place. After I finished gluing it, I removed the outer layer of the tape and stuck a piece of sandpaper on the inside of the oil filter body. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'm cutting a piece of sandpaper to size and attaching it around the outer circumference of the filter body. This is our primary abrasive surface for sanding operations. I assemble a sturdy bolt with several washers and a nut to create the central shaft for our sanding drum. Threading it through the hole in the oil filter cap, I ensure it's centered and securely fastened. The washers provide proper spacing and bearing. Then I thread the nut through the hole drilled on the body of the oil filter, making sure it is securely fastened. For the inside of the filter body, I filled it with sand. Then I'm adding a mixture of metal washers, nuts, and even an old spark plug to a metal cup with some sand. This is the second use, with the rotation speed when sanding the sand and sandpaper inside will clean the rust on the metal. Furthermore, a heavier drum provides more consistent pressure and better sanding results, preventing unwanted vibrations. I'm using pliers to really tighten that nut onto the bolt assembly. A secure connection here is vital to prevent any wobbling or detachment during operation. Finally, I use a hot glue gun to completely seal the opening, preventing any contents from escaping during use. I'm attaching our newly created sanding attachment to my drill. See how securely it fits. A quick test run shows it's ready for action, spinning smoothly and powerfully. I've clamped a piece of wood into the vise. Watch how effectively this homemade sanding drum works. As I press the spinning drum against the wood, you can see it effortlessly smooths the surface. This is a fantastic way to utilize old parts for practical tools. The added weight from the sand and metal parts really helps to maintain steady contact and achieve a consistent result. This is incredibly useful for all sorts of woodworking projects. See how quickly and smoothly it removes the rough edges and leaves a pristine finish? This attachment makes sanding a breeze. After a successful demonstration, I'm carefully removing the sanding attachment from the drill. It's easy to detach, making it convenient for swapping out tools or storing. I'm now opening up the main filter body. Here are all the components that served as our internal weight: various nuts, bolts, washers, and even an old spark plug. These metal objects were cleaned remarkably, proving that our simple oil filter can do both jobs well at the same time. Using a box cutter, I removed the hot glue from the oil filter cap. This modular design allows us to easily switch between different functions for our versatile tool. And now for another configuration. I'm attaching the modified filter top directly to an angle grinder. The welded bolts now act as a coarse grinding surface, perfect for tougher jobs. A few quick adjustments secure it tightly, and this humble cap is now a formidable metal grinding tool. I've secured a piece of drywall in the vise. Watch as our modified angle grinder tackles it. The coarse bolts effectively grind down the material, proving its adaptability for various tasks beyond simple sanding. And there you have it. From a simple discarded oil filter, we have created a 3-in-1 multi-purpose tool that is great for cleaning, sanding, and grinding. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other unexpected tools you'd like to see me create. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.